Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our another live interview with some great successful leaders around the globe. And today we have Marcin Baumgart. He is a director at Healy, and he is with us. Hi, good morning, Marcin.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Qureshi. Thank you for
Thank
that invitation.
you. Yeah. So thank you very much for giving us the time and the opportunity and to share your passion, success, your vision. And I'll start off by asking you, Marcin, if you could give us your own introduction in your own words, please.
Okay, welcome everybody again. My name is Marcin Baumgart. I'm from Poland. I'm 48 years old. And my story is very, very simple. As I was 24, I got introduced to network marketing concept. That was many years ago, at 25 almost. And I must say, I was very young at that stage, and I didn't realize what the power is behind of MLM business. But yeah, I started to run my own business very successfully at the age of 24. After a couple of years, I have reached a level of, let's say, manager in the company I was working with. So I started with, actually I can say that because it's a good lesson for it's been a good lesson for me. I started with company Amway from United States, and I must admit that I had very good mentors in that company. My whole family was a network company family, so we all grew up. My mother, my father, my they actually started the company, the business. They introduced. They introduced me, my brother, my sister. So the whole family, we were in that company involved. And with the success, of course, we were doing that for more than 10 years. Then I changed my subject of my business. I went to a more direct sell branch, but then I came back after a couple of years like a boomerang to network marketing. And with another company, I have created a huge success, thousands of people. That was a Polish company that I was working for, working with actually. And then I started again with another company because my motto is when you do the network marketing company, when you're active, uh, you should think about bringing that company, that business, to a certain level of success. Of course, you need to help people with success. You need to help them grow, because success is based on success of people that you are working with. So that's what Zig Ziglar always said, and that's one of my mentors in my life. That whenever you will help accomplish as many people as you can their dreams, your dreams will accomplish automatically. So this is the basic motto of what I'm doing in network marketing for the last 25 years. So I became successful in a couple companies that I was working with. I didn't jump from the company to company like many people do, because that's not my type. Switching companies after a couple of months, and yeah, at a certain moment of my life. I thought, what else can happen positive in my life, in my business life? So one of my friends, George Diller, that we all know, invited me to see the concept. It was last year March. So first, I must say I was a little bit. I was surprised that we are going again to some other business. But when I saw the product and I heard Marcus, immediately recognized the big potential and big opportunity. So that's general overview of my 25 years of business. Personally, I'm a father of 19-year-old son. husband of my lovely wife, and I have a brother, sister, and my parents are passed away 2 years ago, but they taught me how to be successful.
Very good. So nice. So nice. Okay, Marcin, thank you for that. Now, what I would like to ask you is that you have built quite a big network. So, is it just in Poland or in other countries?
So my network in Healy is actually right now. I always say that whenever you build your network, that the sun never goes down above. That then it's a big network because currently I'm building the network in Asian countries like Malaysia, Japan, Indonesia, couple of other Asian countries like Cambodia, and in Europe, Russia, continental Russia, Kazakhstan, um, Ukraine partly, and then Poland, of course, my mother country, and West Europe, so Germany, UK, Ireland. I guess right now only United States is already on the list, but official launch will be in April. And I have a leader in Mexico, which is already waiting in blocks to start.
Mhm. Fantastic. So, Healy gives us the whole world.
Yes, exactly. This is the potential, and thanks to our CEO and the founders, because our CEO, I must admit, he's a dynamic person, and that was his goal to open as many countries as it's possible in the first stage, in the first year. It was very difficult, though. Of course, lots of turbulences, like we may predict and imagine, because. Opening 42 countries in 10 or 11 months, it's like a mission impossible for some people. Some companies, after a couple of years, they have only like 10 markets open. But Healy is a frequency. Healy is energy. This is something way different and way beyond what we can imagine.
Definitely, definitely. And a huge success, no doubt, within this first year and officially launching. I think it's more than 42 or 44 countries,
Yeah,
and they're all officially launched. Yeah, exactly.
they are
Okay.
they are just they are just before opening United States in April, and I know that Australia and New Zealand are already opened,
Mhm.
and very soon after the US market, there is a Mexico plan in opening. So we are pretty much opening countries where we have more than a couple of billion people.
Exactly. So fantastic. Now,
Yeah.
Marcin, how do you think one would, or how you are going to build this business vision, obviously for yourself in the next 5 years? And at the same time, is that the advice you would like to give to whoever is involved in Healy at the moment or who might be thinking of coming on board to give them a nice vision of how you would like to build yourself and help others at the same time?
Yeah, this this is very wide question, and I will put it this way. My motto is always act locally, but think globally.
Mhm.
So we have right now more than 40 countries open, and of course we can operate in those countries as long as we know someone there. It is necessary to. It is way better to start working the business with someone who has experience in network marketing. I'm not saying that it's not possible to build a big structure with someone that does not have any experience with network, because the life shows us that sometimes big leaders come out of the blue, like out of nothing there pops up like popcorn, to quote it, and they simply build big markets without any experience. But as long as we have some contacts on every continent, we can spread the information as soon as possible about this opportunity. And of course, company gives us and the leadership that we have gives us a system of work that can help very significantly to grow, because we have meetings right now. For example, we have meetings in Australia, in big cities across Australia. But the same situation happens in any country that the Healy has already leadership on board. So we have in Europe many road shows, many meetings that we can attend, or even invite people telegraphic way. So we can send them to that meeting. But important thing is to give the feedback to the leader, local leader, that we are inviting someone, and so he can help, or he can simply direct first initially this person what to start with. So a vision of this company, and it is very, very dynamic company, I must say. Before, in companies where I worked before, bringing new product after, I don't know, 10 months was impossible. It was when the company started with a group of products, they kept going with that products for next, I don't know, couple of years, until the market was already saturated. Let's say the market never saturates, but if it's good product, of course. But after saturation, then the company started to think about bringing new product, or they were already on development of this product. But company Healy is different, because we are creating frequency programs. So actually we can bring on the new products every 10 months, every year, which is actually happening right now, because we have already a great smartwatch that is connected with our Healy device. We have already programs for that, and I know that the company is working on another surprisingly amazing products that we can and we will be able to use. And so development is very, very much important. And I must admit that vision for the next 5 years for me is brilliant. Of course, first, what we need to do is we need to move ourselves from the chair and start acting. It is a decision. My mentors in the business, I have few mentors. For example, in Amway, I had a great person. He's dead already. He passed away, but he always taught me that if it's to be, it's up to me. It doesn't happen accidentally. It doesn't happen because of some person. It always happens because it is my decision. So the first thing is to decide how and where I want to go, and what is my goal, and what I want to achieve. Write it down on, I don't know, in notepad, or on a wall in your room, or put it on your refrigerator. Your decision must be like a concrete. It is something that tells you that no matter what happens, you will succeed, and that's a period. That's done. So because if other people if other people succeed in this project, because we see all over the world people are succeeding, reaching next levels, going to the higher incomes, and bringing. I just met a couple of days ago in in Austria. The guy named Bernd, and very, very amazing guy. His personality was absolutely amazing, and he touched so many people in couple of weeks. Actually, in 2 months, he made a volume about 200,000 points. So he did a turnover about half million, close to half million euro in 2 months. But his decision was to talk with every person he meets on his path every day about Healy. And there were so funny situation from his experience. He was talking to me, and he was telling the stories from last 2 months, how he was talking to people on his path every day, that I was simply laughing. It was hilarious how he approached strangers on the street and talking with them about Healy. And this is also kind of this decision. This is also a part of decision. What you do every day, what you do every day, every minute, every second, every week, how you plan that, how you consume your time. Because some people say, um, I'm spending my time in front of television because it's what I like, what I do. It's a leisure time. It's a pleasure. Of course, it's a pleasure to sit and watch TV or watch some movies. But first things first. If you want to succeed in your life, if you want to change something in your life, if you want to have better future, you need to change something in your attitude, in your way of spending your time, consuming your time, because your time is priceless. I mean, our time is priceless. Of course,
Of course.
it concerns every one of us. So back to the vision, because I'm always with my when I start to talk, I'm always going, like, from Paris to Moscow through Los Angeles. It's like making detours. So vision for this company is absolutely amazing for me, because with this leadership, with this CEO, with this kind of people behind, of course, we are learning on the path from the beginning, and we have struggles, we have problems, we have some turbulences. That is normal in startup companies. And I always say that this is something it's like, that it's A and B. It's natural, but it's not about how you. Okay, it's not about the problem, but it's about how you react on the problem. Many people say, "Oh, this is a problem. This is a mess. We don't have shipment on time. We have this and that." So I always say, this is a startup company. It doesn't matter how you get it, how you react on it is very important, and how you say it to your team, how you're gonna encourage your people, your partners, because whatever happens in the business, in network marketing business, is always at the end of the day very important, how you do the business and how you treat people, because this is a people's business. It is not product business. Relations with other people, and we should build bridges between people. We should not build walls between people in the teams. So you have to be, as a leader, of course, every leader should be like that, should work like that, that we should get together. We should build bridges between people, so we can connect. So for the next 5 years, I predict that this company will reach billion, definitely billion turnover yearly, and it will be stable company, because the frequency technology, it is something that is right now going on the mainstream in the medicine, in the academic medicine also, because there are already congresses where, for example, Marcus is being invited by normal doctors to talk about treatment of therapy, microcurrent therapy, frequency therapy. So in my opinion, very humble opinion, this will be next 50 years ahead, and we will be on our eyes, there will be products coming into this company that we will be, looking, what is this? Is this possible? Is this not science fiction? Many people say to me right now that they have to, let's say, tell a little lies about Healy, so not to reveal all the stories behind what Healy exactly does in reality. They only say it's only for pain and for a little anxiety or depression, but the truth is that the Healy is really something more powerful that we can imagine. And when I spoke to Nuno Nina, doctor in Portugal, He said to me that it's like extended arm for bigger devices treatments. So we have a product that is really something that can work at our own home. We can use it every day on daily basis, and we can protect ourselves against many problems. So, for example, right now we have problem with this deadly virus that is spreading around the world and makes people depressed, anxiety and they are scared simply. So this is what we can bring to the people and say, don't be scared, just take care of yourself, protect yourself. So my vision is really brilliant for this company. For next, thousands of people will join, hundreds of thousands, millions across the world, and thousands of them will reach absolutely amazing potential of income level.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you very much. And if I could understand and sum it up, is that the success uh, for anybody who's listening is summarized in simple ABC to success is, first of all, the attitude, and secondly, the belief, and the third is the commitment.
Yes.
And we have a fantastic leadership at the top. We have a fantastic product, and it all depends on, like you said, you have to get yourself up off the chair and have a positive attitude. Yes, thank you. Amazing, amazing information you have shared. And so, are you in Poland at the moment, or you're going to travel in the next few days? Or
Just came back from yesterday night. Just came back from the airport where I landed from Munich, Germany, because we had an amazing leadership meeting with a couple of friends and leaders and our CEO in Austria, on the top of the hill, 2,000 meters above the sea level.
wow,
So the view was
exciting.
absolutely fantastic. There is actually there is always something to do, and last couple of weeks, actually from the beginning of the year, I was focused more on local meetings because there were quite a few of them. But next couple of days we will be working also in Poland. But then again in March there is a travel to Budapest. There is a meeting on the 9th and 10th of March in Amsterdam. There is a top meeting of top leadership group. And at the end of the month in Switzerland, we have planned recording at the TV station to make some videos about the academy. So there will be a group of leaders doing some kind of an interview like this right now, but sharing that on the broadcast TV. So we will do some videos cuts there, and this will be available for all the people associated with us and all the partners around the world in many languages. So, but last year was very very like flights and travels. It was a lot of them. It's a couple of times Japan, couple of times Malaysia, Asia, West Europe, and I only missed that US trip, but I was at the time in Japan. So now it's a little bit okay. We are concerned about what is happening across the world right now with that virus, but we have to think positive. So we are sharing the positive thoughts that it is going to end. That it's only the media that wants to, let's say, scare us about, and we need to, of course, take care of ourselves and protect ourselves, our families, but. If it's something going to happen, then we need to take care of our brain, our mind, and it's not going to happen. This is what I'm always saying, that think positive, and positive thinking is the key to all the success and protection and everything. So So yeah, lots of travels definitely, but yeah, the outcome is really. I'm so happy that whenever, even if I'm not at home and in Poland, for example, like 2 other days, I was away and there was a meeting in our capital city and the room was packed. So even if I'm not there, I always can count on my leaders, my friends who are taking care of every person that comes to the room and is curious about what is Healy actually.
Oh, thank you for that, and thank you for your time today. And from time to time, Martin, I would request that you come back and join me, please, and give us updates. So globally, everybody can have that message, because
Sure.
sometimes people don't get the information or all the information. There's so much to share, and it'll be nice. So I'll be following you and your success, and we'll get updates now and again. Any last message you would like to just give for the day before we end the interview?
I will quote it with maybe this sentence that anyone who joins Healy right now has absolutely 100% potential to succeed and to have this, what I have on my cap, victory. Because we are absolutely a unique company with income potential and with a product. Of course, there are lots of products on the market with frequency therapies, but there is no product like this that you can take it with you, you can wear it, you can have it anywhere you want, and you can protect yourself in any place at any time. With, of course, this is also the first product that uses smartphone for a good way, good meaning, because smartphones for me, this is something that is enslaving us right now because people are only looking in the smartphones wherever they go. But this is the first time where you can use your smartphone in a good way, so you can protect yourself, you can help your health improvement, you can improve your body functions. So my message to everyone, to have a victory, to have a success in Healy, the only thing is to make a decision and get your bottom from the chair and start working locally, but think globally, and it can happen, it will happen.
Thank you very much, Marcin. And I will say goodbye now. And thank you very much. All the viewers listening in, thank you very much for joining us this morning. And we hope to bring to you many more success stories. And please stay tuned. And thank you very much. Thank you very much again, Marcin, for joining us today.
Thank you, Qureshi, for being host and for inviting me, and it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.